On the one hand, Trump, continues with the divisive rhetoric, but also says we have to end these foreign conflicts.
But then he doesn't do it. See, and this is what is so frustrating about the people that support Trump. It isn't just that he's disgusting and all that stuff. That's not the stuff that bothers me. But he was there. He went into office saying he was going to stop the war, saying he was going to stand up to the deep state. And the minute that he got in there and the deep state whispered over his shoulder, no, sir, actually, you're not going to get us out of Syria. And he went, oh, no, okay, we're going to just stay there. So he says that he's going to do those things, but he didn't. So the people that are supporting him when he's saying it again, to me, it's just kind of stupid, the same way anybody who would now vote for Joe based on what he said he would do and didn't the first time.
It's true. It's absolutely true. And there is this sort of expectation that something different is going to happen. And right now, we don't know what's going to happen, other than it's almost assuredly at this point that the GOP is going to win in 24, because all of the energy, all of the momentum, everything is coming from their side. And how do I know this? Well, we're going to show you guys, because Vivek Ramaswamy, who I happen to have known about for over a year for reasons I will not share, but let's just say that I saw this guy coming a while ago. I didn't think for a second, it's just my opinion, I didn't think for a second that this guy was going to go out and run for president. But when he appeared on Bill Maher about a year ago, I thought that there was something there. I thought that he was very charismatic, and he had a great, American story, if you will, to tell, which is often the case with a lot of these, rags to riches.
Yeah, and I'd like you, if you get a chance, go on Tim Black's channel and watch his assessment of the Vivek story and how he does it side by side with the story of someone called Jamal, and how their stories are quite different for a reason. So it's just, I just think that that's not, when people are going to talk about that, then that's going to be brought up.
Well, absolutely, because because remember, we only had Tom for a little over a half an hour, but it's kind of this whole idea of, rewriting history that people don't want to talk about. But you all need to hear why this is most likely who Trump's VP is going to be, and why that's going to be very effective in the upcoming election.
Middle of a national identity crisis. You take it from me, I'm 37 years old. I'm the first millennial ever to run for U.S. president as a Republican. And I will tell you, thank you. I'll tell you what's going on in our country. It's true in my generation. It's true of all of us right now. We are hungry for a cause. We are hungry for purpose and meaning and identity at a time in our national history when the things that used to fill our void, faith, patriotism, hard work, family, these things have disappeared. And that leaves a black hole in its wake. What happens when you have a black hole that runs that deep? The poison begins to fill the void. Wokeism, transgenderism, climatism, COVIDism, depression, anxiety, fentanyl, suicide. You think it is an accident that we see the same secular religions in the United States at the same time? It is not. These are symptoms of a deeper void in our country. And I think that is our opportunity now, as a conservative movement, to now finally level up and say we are no longer just running from something. We're going to start running to something, to our vision of what it means to be an American today. You ask somebody my age that question, what does it mean to be an American? You get a blank stare in response. That is the vacuum. That is the void. And now is our moment to deliver an answer to that question, what it means to be an American, that dilutes the woke agenda to irrelevance. Let's talk about it. What does it mean to be an American? It means we believe in meritocracy, the pursuit of excellence, that you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin, but on the content of your character and your contributions. That is why we will end affirmative action in every sphere of American life. It is a cancer on our national soul. It means we believe in the rule of law, that your first act of entering this country cannot break the law. That is why we will use the U.S. military to secure our own southern border. That is what it means to defend this country. It means we believe that the people we elect to run the government ought to be the ones who actually run the government, not this bureaucracy, the deep state, the administrative state that runs the show today. And that is why I've said that we're not just going to reform these agencies. When these agencies, from the Department of Education to the FBI, to the ATF, to the IRS, shouldn't have never existed in the first place, we will not just reform them, we will shut them down. That is what it means to live in a constitutional republic. That is what this campaign is all about. We are speaking the truth, the hard truth, without apology. We will do it without fear. We will speak the truth today. God is real. Unborn life is life. There are two genders. Fossil fuels are a requirement for human prosperity. Reverse racism is racism. An open border is not a border. Parents determine the education of their children. The nuclear family is the best known form of governance to mankind. Capitalism is the best system known to man to lift people up from poverty. There are 3 branches of government, not 4, and the U.S. Constitution is the strongest guarantor of freedom in human history. That is the truth. We will not back down from the truth. We stand up for the truth. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what will win us the revolution of 2024. That is what it means to be an American today.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.